Right then guys, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League. Here we are at home today against the Villa U23s in the, Papa John's trophy, isn't it now? We're going to have to call it that. Right, so since you was last with us, we've had a little bit of a decent run. As you can see, if I come over here into our scheduling, you was last with us for the Bradford game. Since then, we beat Mansfield away 2-0, which was a really good result. We then went on to beat Stevenage 4-1 at home. Obviously, we smashed them in the cup and then beat them at home as well. They actually took the lead in that game, and I thought that we was going to really struggle, but we didn't. We then beat Morecambe 2-0, and then we got a 1-1 draw with Swindon away from home. Actually really disappointing. They went down to 10 men just before the end of the game, but we hammered them. And when I say we hammered them, like, we was so far on top in that game, and to not get a result was really, really disappointing. Now, I did say that we got a new intro coming today. If you've been watching on Twitter, we have got a new intro, and what I've decided to do is every few weeks, every couple of weeks, what I'll do is when we've got some good goals and some good highlights of goals, I'll actually make the intro with goals from our squad so you can see our players doing their thing. So hopefully that'll keep it fresh a little bit. So let me know what you think of the intro. Let's have a little look at the league, shall we? The keen-eyed of you will notice already that we are in fact top of the league. So 10 games played, 10 goal difference, 21 points. We are joint top of the league now with Bradford. We should have been a few points clear. By a few, I mean 2. Obviously, that draw away at Swindon wasn't the best for us. We're in really good form. I still think if we go up, it's going to be a season too early in my eyes. But we're playing really well. We know that can all change, obviously, in this the kind of click of a finger, blink of an eye. But we'll have a look to see how we get on this season. Really do think that now we should be safe. But you never know what can happen, guys. Coming into that then, if we go on to home, board are very, very pleased with us. They're pleased with how we're performing in League 2. Financially, we're very, very stable. We're not losing money and bleeding it like we was last year. We are still losing money at the moment, but not to anywhere near the same degree. So hopefully, we're going in the right direction and we should be able to pull a profit in next season, especially if we go in towards League 1. Right then guys, let's get into the Villa game. Run the intro. Here we are then at home to the Villa under-23s. Obviously, we've got our cup squad out today, so we are rolling with Ryan Boots in goal, Cranston, Tricker, Trizard and Ayogoke at the back. Solanke, Burnett, Wilson, Ball and Coley just behind Charlie Ball. What we should actually probably do is give a youngster, if we can find him, George Felipe, a chance in goal, get him some proper football experience, which is what we're going to do. And we're going to jump into it then, folks. And in we come. Come on. So, did you all have a good weekend? That is the question. We've had quite a decent one ourselves. We're going to say we can effectively secure qualification with a win here. So, go out there and do the business. Obviously, good side the under-23s for the Villa, so kills me to say that. But we're going to have to do what we can do. Right, if I just pause this a minute as well, I need to change the settings a little bit from where we were. Oh no, we're okay. Never mind. Right, it's Tezzy then. Felipe has come out a long way there. That's very dangerous. Charlie Ball heads it to Wilson and Wilson plays it through. James Ball's there. Ooh, it's brought down, but it's not a penalty. Solanke to Cranston. Over the top for ball. Charlie Ball is there and hits it straight at the keeper. How can you hit it to the keeper from there? So, free kick then. Ramsey floats it in. Burnett gets it away. Charlie Ball's going to pick it up. He has got support by Coley. Doesn't use him. He does now play it inside to Coley. To James Ball. And James Ball's there. 1-0 to the Moors. Early doors. Come on, boys. Obviously, this is realistically probably our only chance at silverware this season, other than League 2. But I don't think that we'll win the league. I still think that we're just riding a little bit of a high at the moment. But long may it continue, folks. However, that being said, 1-0 is. We clear at the top. Revan then gets in a ball. Solanke clears it only as far as Ramsey. Ramsey plays it out to Burton. Burton dwindles on the ball, but does get it back in the end. Tezzy on the ball now. Ramsey to O'Reilly. Back out to Burton. Back to Ramsey. Really nice passage of play this from the Villa. Oh, and a great save from Felipe. Corner to come in then. Ramsey on it. Trossard gets it out. Coley's going to pick it up. Villa have actually got quite a few players back here, but Coley just charges down that right-hand side. Gets it to the back post. Wilson can't get there. It's going to be a throw-in. Villa's final third. Interesting 7 minutes, to be honest. Really quite even Stevens, though, in terms of chances, possession, everything. We're now putting our foot on the gas a little bit, rising in the ascendancy. It'd be nice just to get that 2-goal cushion, wouldn't it? Let's burn it then. Oh, dwindles on the board, and Villa really don't do anything with it. That was dangerous for us there. Burn it to Coley. Coley back to burn it. Out wide to Ayagoke. I've got to pronounce his name properly. Again, the cross is not fantastic. Solanke gets it back in. Charlie Ball is there. Oh, what a finish that was. It's a shame it's not going to count. But that was delightful. And you talk about, where's VAR? We need VAR. Come on, ref. Never offside. Goal kick then. Over the top, Gakpo can get onto it. He's one-on-one with Felipe, but he can't squeeze it past him. Oh, end-to-end game. Proper type of cup game. Tricker gets it headed clear then. There's nobody on the left-hand side for us. Highlight just finishes. Felipe with the goal kick. Boots it long. We don't really want long distribution on. Oh, what's going on here? Wilson to get it. He does head it down to Charlie Ball. Charlie Ball's got Wilson and James Ball in. Oh my word, what a goal that is. I was going to say in support. Knocks it to Wilson. Wilson just slides it through for James Ball. What a goal that is. Headed down to Charlie Ball. Sees the run of Wilson coming in. Wilson saw the run of James Ball. Slots it in near post. Delightful. Come on. Right, we're not going to watch the offside. That's not going to happen. So, the kickoff then. Ramsey to Gakpo to Vasilev. I can't pronounce that one. That's a mouthful. Over the top for Charlie Ball. He's not going to get there. And Odie does pick the ball up. James Ball intercepts though. Wilson, Charlie Ball, Solanke. James Ball again. And now, the Moors are really starting to turn a screw. Putting in a nice performance here. Not prolific, maybe. I mean, we've missed quite a lot of shots, but a very nice performance, very solid. And considering that this is our second string team as well, obviously we're well aware of the fact that it's Villa's under-23s. But for an under-23 side, they're a good side. And we have played very, very well in that first half. I'm going to pump the fists. No. In fact, we're going to have no gesture. We're just going to say, I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, boys. You're playing well. More of the same, please. Let's get a few more goals. Get everybody on a high. And then we're going to drop you all for the next game. Sorry, but that's the way it is. 55 minutes on the clock then. Revan with the free kick. Floats it in. Trossard gets it clear. Revan picks it up. Plays it back to O'Reilly. Over the top for Gakpo. And Gakpo's there, and Felipe again gets a hand on it. He's made some very good saves as the youngster. Bear in mind, he's only 16 years old. Ramsey with the free kick corner. It's cleared then. Coley picks it up. Can he get it into a decent position for us? Lovely ball played through for James Ball, who plays a lovely ball for Wilson, who just does nothing with it. There was really no support on the edge of the box though for him there, so you have to feel for him. Barry picks up the ball on the right hand side. Brilliant interception by, I believe that was Trizard as well. Ramsey's going to take the corner then. Corner comes in. Tricker does get it away, only as far as O'Reilly. Back out to Ramsey. Again, it's gotten away. The boys really defending well this afternoon. Iagoke then on that right hand side to Burnett. Burnett gets in. Charlie Ball is there. Ball bounces back. Oh, that's unfortunate for their keeper and Odin there. He makes a fantastic save, and it just comes out to Trizard. Not Trizard. As you can see, comes back out to James Ball. I mean, it's a nice save. Very unfortunate that the defenders don't react quick enough, and Ball is just there to slip it home. Lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely stuff. Solanke then. Cranston on the left-hand side. Solanke does hit it for Wilson's. Way over hit there. Anode. Barry's on the ball. Trizard. Barry again then. It gets past Trizard. And Ramsey's there. And that's 3-1. Oh, no, it's not. That is still 3-0. Is offside. That's got to be quite tight though, folks. That really has got to be quite tight. Not as tight as I thought it was going to be, in all honesty. Tizard then out to Iagoke. Got players in support. He does finally see Coley. Coley's made a really nice run here. And what a ball in that is, considering he's got two men on him. The 16-year-old, not worried at all. And James Ball, is that his hat-trick? That could well be his hat-trick this game, guys. Look at this. He's got two defenders right in front of him. He's like, nope. James Ball, there he is. Bang. Nicely taken goal. I'm still trying to figure out if that was James Ball's hat-trick here. I think it was. Fairly certain it was. Revan then on his left-hand side plays it inside for Biddance. And Felipe again, solid in the goal. Keeper, 16 years old, made some fantastic saves. And he's on a 7.3 for a goalkeeper. That's a really good rating on these games. So, here we go again then. Ball really wasted. Biddance does pick it up then. Biddance again there, coming forward. And Felipe again, equal to the shot. Man is on a mission today. All he keeps saying, I will not be beaten. Ramsey then, that's going to bite me in the backside, isn't it? Right here. You can feel it, folks. You can feel it coming. Teze's going to pick the ball up then. Can he get a decent pass off? Plays it all the way back to Revan. Revan goes all the way back to Anode, and the Villa fans there would be screwing. Gakpo is through one-on-one, and that's there. I told you it'd bite me in the backside for saying that he wasn't going to be beaten today. And with just a minute to go, poor George Felipe in the goal for us has been beaten. It was at his near post. He kind of got stuck in between making a decision as to whether to come out or not. Caught in a little bit of no man's land, but after some of the saves he's made, we won't be too hard on the kid. He's literally 16 years old. Good performance though. All in all. Actually a lot tighter than the scoreline suggests when you look at the match statistics. 16 shots each. They had more corners than us. They had the same pass completion rate and only slightly less possession. So, I mean, you can't really say that Villa had a bad game. James Ball didn't score 3 goals today. He scored all of our goals today. What a performance that is for him. So that does mean then that we progress from the Papa John's group stages, which is fantastic news. Oh, dear me. Right, and we are going to be back very shortly with our game away at Port Vale. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So here we are then, away at Port Vale. Going to be a tough one, this is, guys. They are indeed 4th in the league. So, going to be very, very tight. Again, going with our usual 11 though. So we've got Ryan Boot, Cover, Shiab, Piggott and Hughes at the back. Osborne and Cole in the centre. McGee, Sparrow, Cox and Russ up front. Let's see if we can pick up another 3 points today. Not another 3 games. We don't want to pick up 3 games. 3 games would be really bad. We need to bring in McNally, seeing as he is out on international duty. And in we go then. Auto number for the Reece McNally. And here we are. We will say then to the boys today, what shall we say to them? Do you know what? I'm actually going to go for, we're underdogs here, but give the fans something to cheer for. Into the game we go then. We've got a little French bulldog here who's trying to jump up onto the sofa. Nothing happening then as we go in. It's 50% possession. Very, very even early doors. Nothing happening as of yet. No highlights whatsoever. We'll take a draw away from home against 4th in the league though. Bearing in mind, folks, don't forget we are scheduled to go down this season. Like, we should be in a dogfight at the minute. First half, very, very uneventful. Very, very even in terms of possession and chances. And nothing going on whatsoever. So, it's all a little bit even Stevens. Performance-wise, can't be upset. But very, very quiet on all fronts. However, that being said, I'm not going to say anything bad to them. We're happy with that performance so far. Go out there, keep it up. We've had the same amount of shots on goal. We are a little bit better in terms of getting the shots on target. Bradford are also drawing again now as well, which keeps us top of the league, which is lovely. And again, nothing really going on. What we're going to do here is we're going to encourage everybody. Jamie Osborne, for some reason. Oh, and Cox has picked up an injury. We don't want either of these people to pick up long-term injuries. That's not something that we want. So we'll bring in Coley. Only 16 years old, but he's going to be brought on this afternoon. Left-hand side. Cover's not playing well at all, but it's not really there. McGee will come off for Wilson. He's having a terrible game. And Russ will come off for Charlie Ball because he's also having a terrible game. Give him a team talk of pump the fist, have faith in you, get out there and make a difference. Doesn't do anything for any of them. And in we go. What we might actually do for the last 10 minutes is, do we go attacking here? Possibly. Cullen then brings the ball forward out to Worrell, into Conlon. Conlon out wide to Gibbons. Gibbons is going to get the crossing potentially. Doesn't get the crossing, but does find Worrell. Plays it across the box. Oh no, what is that, boys? That is awful. So we will go attacking for the last 10 minutes, which is what we was going to do anyway. And as you can see here, I think the ball initially hits the bar. Worrell just slides it across the box for Burgess. It does hit the bar. Robinson is fastest to react though. That's unfortunate there, but not a lot we can do about it. We will again encourage them. I mean, we haven't played terribly away from home here. Little bit unfortunate to come away with nothing if that is what is to be. And it is, as the clock just dwindles down. No more highlights. We had 1 highlight for that entire game. What an absolute snooze fest. But there it is, guys. We do lose, unfortunately. It would have been nice to win there. Unlucky that we didn't. I'm not going to be harsh on the boys. This season, can't really afford to be harsh on them at all, because at the moment we are well above our station of where we should be. So it's okay with me. So there we are. We are 3rd in the league. 6 games we went unbeaten, which is not a bad thing. Jordan Cox is injured, but he's only out for 2 days, so we're not going to complain too much. Well, boys, what do you think of the new intro? Let me know how you think the team's getting on. We're not doing too badly. Let me know what you think we're going to be doing next season. Folks, have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you Wednesday.